So when I first found out that we were moving to Japan, initially I was a bit angry. Not angry, angry is not the word. I was a bit like rattled because I was really happy in Australia. I had just started teaching workshops, and I had actually gone around Brisbane where we lived, and I had found somewhere that I wanted to open a yoga and Pilates studio. So I was so close to opening a yoga and Pilates studio, and then Jay just was like, we're going to move to Japan. But also, things in Australia had been really hard for a really long time, and we wanted to make a change, and we knew that it was a good opportunity. We're a good team, so now I'm happy.
Today was terrible riding. Practice this morning went very well. I felt real smooth on the bike, but then coming race, I don't know. I was, to be honest, a little bit nervous about the electric bike, and with Trey riding that. We come around the first corner, he was just on the outside of me, and I shut him off because I knew he was going to get good drive up into the second corner. Then in second corner, he almost passed me. But then I was thinking he was in second, so I was riding so tight and nervous because there is no noise from Trey, so I had no idea where he was, and but yeah, today we got the win in the qualifying race, and then we'll go tomorrow with the first gate pick and see how tomorrow's racing goes. But overall, it was a good day. Need to clean up my riding a little bit. Finished up practice, it went well. Yeah, tried to be a little bit loose on the bike today. Made some changes to the bike from yesterday because track's pretty heavy after the rain that we had yesterday, so it's like in the braking zone's quite deep, but yeah, bike was good. I feel alright, so try clean up our starts a little bit and go racing. Got 3 motos today, and yeah, up against the electric bike, so we'll see how that thing plays out. Watching 250 race. First moto was good, got the whole shot, had 2-second lead, and tried some different lines, but I didn't think my lines were that good, but tried moving around on the track and nothing else was any better, so I went back to the other lines and I think Trey, he ran out of power with like 3 laps to go or something, so the gap got pretty big. But yeah, it was a good race. Happy to start the weekend off with a win, and yeah, look forward to the next challenge of the next two motos. We come over finish line jump there. I thought I had the pass, but I went in and it was a line on the entry, but mid-corner there was nothing left of that line, and as I went to lean in, I was going a little bit too fast and it stood me up, and Trey was already leaning into the rut, and yeah, we come together. So disappointing. I'm sorry to Trey, I'm sorry to Honda, because as a test rider and as developing motorcycles, I understand like the importance of these races, and yeah, it's a racing incident, and yeah, it was a hard pill to swallow, because the win streak is now finished. We achieved 19 straight wins this year, and finished third in the second moto. So yeah, we'll go back and try not to make that mistake ever again. And yeah, it's okay. It's learning, but it's great for the Japanese fans to experience having a Japanese rider win again this year, and also a Yamaha test rider to win. It's very cool for his family. He's someone I see on a regular basis at the test track through the week, and he's coming from a bad injury last year. He's got his wife and 2 daughters here racing with him, and yeah, so it's special for Yamaha in another way. But yeah, we'll fight for the third moto now and see if we can turn the day around. Too big. Looks too big for in the middle of the race, but we'll try it out. Oh, すごいね. Whoa. Oishi. For Western fans, it's sweet potato season right now. They use it as a treat. We use it like in dinners when we have, lunch or dinner. We cook sweet potato. They actually use it as a sweet. So it's in a lot of sweet food here, and they love it. That's pretty good.
Are you eating cake before a race? Yes, you are. Let me smell it. You're eating cake. Oh. Don't eat. You
Oishi.
Naughty. Jay.
It's sweet potato.
Oh, 450 guy, yeah? You gotta get big.
It's sweet potato. It's healthy.
Healthy じゃない。 Also, when Jay said, "Oh, we're gonna move to Japan," he said, "But you can bring nothing." So there was like a lot of fighting about what I was allowed to bring because I wanted to bring
The whole house plus everything in the garage.
So we sold everything except for like a fridge.
Yeah, because if things didn't work out here, we wanted to like have some sort of safety net to go back to and be able to start our life again back in Australia. But
And also it was very traumatic to our child because we were like, "Oh, your toys, they're like gone now." So we got like a storage unit and we put a few things in the storage unit, which is mainly like Poppy's like paintings or things that she'd done,
like trophies,
toys,
yeah, things like
just
that.
things that couldn't be replaced. And then we just sold everything. But I won one battle. I got to bring the books.
Yeah, Misty wanted to. Well, probably not a bad thing we brought books because in Japan it's difficult to find English books. So Misty brought a lot of books.
I brought
to
like
Japan.
2 boxes of books, but that's it. Just books and clothes.
Yeah. So yeah,
But
we've
yeah.
got nothing in
No
Australia.
cars, no pets, no house, no anything, nothing. So after Jay dropped the bomb that we're moving to Japan, he also dropped the bomb that, we're moving to this town where there is no foreigners and nobody speaks English.
Yeah,
So
it's
he
not
like
like we
it-
moved to Tokyo. We didn't move to Tokyo
We
or
didn't
like
move to
Osaka.
Kyoto, we didn't move anywhere where, like, I am the only white person pretty much. Anyway,
Blonde
so
hair.
after he dropped the bomb that we're moving there, I just had to learn how to speak some Japanese because Jay goes to work almost every day and you go to work and you speak English. But for like me to survive, I need to know like how to ask for something, how to ask for help. And then so talking to Poppy's school, when we used to take her to kinder, we would just like walk to the gate and then just be like, "Arigatou gozaimasu," and then just take her. We didn't know anything. They would tell us about her day and we just were like,
Yeah, because like the Yorchin or like kindergarten that she would go to when we first come to Japan,
they
it was,
spoke no English.
yeah, it was pure Japanese Yorchin. So that was a challenge.
But Poppy didn't care.
But the new school's a little bit better.
Well, it's not better, it's just different. Because she learns in like 40% English and 60% in Japanese. So the teachers can speak English and Japanese, they're bilingual, and then if she doesn't understand something in Japanese, then they can explain it to her in English, and I can actually speak English to some of the English teachers and Japanese to some of the Japanese teachers. So sometimes there's like a lot of things that can get lost in translation, like especially if we're at a restaurant and I order something with my Japanese, my bad Japanese, but then something else comes out. I've just learned to roll with it.
You just gotta live with it. Yeah.
And that's why like
We make
moving
it
to
work.
Japan was very difficult and scary, but we knew that if there was the 3 of us, that we would be okay. And now we are.
No matter where we are, Australia, Japan, US, Europe, it doesn't matter where we are. If it's the 3 of us, we'll get through. That's the
3 of
most
us
important.
together is like the best team. It's like this.